In this program, we're going to check out some string methods. So I'll call this String Introduction for the name of the project. And we are in the correct source folder. I'll call the class String Stuff. And I'll definitely take a free public static void main string args. Less typing for me. Little typing going on now. Description of my name, the date, the name of the program, and what we're going to do. Take a look at string and string methods. I'll take care of the ending braces that we have right now. The last one ends the class, string stuff, and this one ends the main method. Let's look at concatenating strings, or smashing them together. We've already done some of this in previous videos. And if you studied Visual Basic, we used ampersands to do this. We'll declare a couple of variables here, first name, last name, and set them equal to a first name and a last name. You can pick whatever you like. I'll go with the first name Scooby, last name Do. Yee! Like geez, Scoob, you're in the program. Yes, Leggy. We'll go first name plus last name. And that will concatenate them and put them together. Oh, but it really did put them together. Scooby followed immediately by Do, which is exactly what I have in the system.out.println parentheses. I'm going to add a third thing, a string literal of a space. Remember, space is in fact a character. That space will go between Scooby and Do, and there's the first name and the last name with a space in between. Next, I'm going to make a long string. I'll call it Your Lunch. You can make this whatever you like. If you want it to be a meal, it could be breakfast, lunch, supper, or a snack. For your lunch, I'm going to give you an enchilada, celery, potato chips, and blueberry pie. We'll display what your lunch is. Here we go. It seems yummy and partially healthy. Now let's check out some string methods. We're going to look at length, uppercase, lowercase, and charAt, or character at. First up, length. I'm going to declare an int variable called lunch length, and it will equal the string your lunch dot length. We can do that with any string. Do dot length, and that's a method that will tell us how many characters there are in the string. You can count them yourself if you want. I'm just going to let Java take care of it for me and find the number of characters in my lunch. Actually, it's the number of characters in your lunch. There's 46 characters. Remember, commas and spaces are also characters. It's not just letters. Let's check out how we can turn the entire string uppercase. Well, we're not actually going to change your lunch. We're going to take your lunch, run a method called toUpperCase, and it will return your lunch in all uppercase, and it will be put into the variable upper lunch. Your lunch doesn't actually change, but upper lunch will contain all uppercase characters. And there they are. Anything that can be turned uppercase does become uppercase. Of course, commas don't have that. A comma is a comma. No surprise, we can do something similar for lowercase. So again, if we want to take your lunch and call a method called toLowerCase, it will return that string, which is in your lunch, in all lowercase characters. And we're going to put that into lower lunch. And there is the lunch in all lowercase letters. let's declare a character, just call it ch, and it will be your lunch dot charAt, or character at, and we'll pick an integer to be the index of what character we'd like to get. I'll pick 3. If you've studied previous programming languages, you probably know what character is going to show up. Let's see if you're right. It's lowercase h. We start counting with 0. Capital letter E is in the 0 spot. Index 1 is N, index 2 is C, and index 3 is H. So the character at 12, let's see if you can count it out and get it correct. It's lowercase e. What if we go a little crazy and try to find the character at 100? Even though that's way longer than the string is, what happens? Ruh-roh. Index out of bounds. There is no 100. If the length of the string is 46, then we can go from 0 to 45. The last character would in fact be at 45. So I'll fix this and put it at an index that really does exist, index 8, and that's the letter A. We'll learn more about this in the future. We'll bring it up right now. When you assign a new value to a string, you actually create a new string object in memory. So if we change your lunch, it will now refer to a different place in memory to a different string object. So if we change your lunch to chicken sandwich, fruit snacks, and Mountain Dew, that identifier your lunch refers to a new place in memory, and it's actually creating a new lunch for us somewhere, well, a new string describing your lunch. Believe it or not, the string containing your old lunch is still hanging out in memory somewhere with nothing referring to it. I'll show you that in another video sometime in the future.